gang. I'm trying to cop me a new chain. And with the block we move things. Black mask, call me Bruce Wayne.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Blazing Games, and today we are doing a Marvel vs Capcom 4 video again. As you can tell, we did the video on Monday doing the Capcom side of things. A lot of people liked it. A couple who didn't like my list, and that's fine. They have their right to their opinions. You know, if you don't like my list, just tell me the people that you would, who you would add if you had the opportunity to. So today we are doing the Marvel side of things, the base of Marvel vs. Capcom. You gotta have Marvel. You can't have Marvel without Capcom. So we're doing the Marvel side of things today. So make sure before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, make sure it's turned on, give this video a thumbs up, and let's continue talking about Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Now, a lot of people think I was being biased and just adding in my favorite people that I wanted to be in the game. I did add a couple of my favorites, but I did make it fair so everybody can have some characters, some returning characters, and characters we've never seen before. I'm going to do the same thing here. It was hard for me to do this list for Marvel because it was just so many Marvel characters that I love so much, and I just had to X them out. But I did build a base. I built a strong list what I believe that everybody would be happy to see in a Marvel vs. Capcom 4 game title. Now, having said all that, this list is going to be this list is based on if Disney has no objections to them interfering with Capcom's development of this game. So you're going to see X-Men characters as well. So don't worry about that. So the base roster will be at 52 characters. 26 on Capcom, 26 on Marvel. If you didn't see the Capcom list, make sure you go and watch that video. Pause this video, go watch that Capcom video, and then come back to the Marvel side. Speaking of Marvel, let's do the Marvel side of things right now. Number 1 on the list, Wolverine. I don't even know. I think this is self-explanatory, but Wolverine is the base of Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, he's always fighting Ryu, so he's going to be the top tier character, the top of the list. I love Wolverine. I love his fighting style. I love the way he plays. I love his specials. I love everything about this character. Tournament players like him as well. He's on everybody's team, especially on the professional side of things. So it'll be good to see Wolverine back in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Just don't pit the bone Wolverine in. Just give us this Wolverine, please. Like, please, just do that. Next up, my homegirl Storm. Like, you can't have Marvel vs. Capcom without Storm. And that's probably another reason why Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite wasn't doing so well, because it didn't have any X-Men characters whatsoever. So I would like to see Storm make a return. Give her some new specials. Give her a level 1. Give her some decent specials, basically, because she didn't have that many decent specials. She has a couple of good ones, but it wasn't, unique and special to me. So I would like to see Storm come back in a major way. I love the character. I love her as a playable character. She's always been one of those underestimated characters that nobody really picks up. Then when you fight this character, you see somebody that really plays with her and you get bodied, then you want to pick her up yourself. So I think Storm will be a perfect example for that type of a character. And I really hope they bring her back for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Next up, Sentinel. You can't have the X-Men without the Sentinel. So Sentinel has always been one of those annoying characters to me, because every time I go up against Sentinel, it's hard for me to really adjust to him, because a lot of people play differently with him. But when I started playing with him, I started liking him more. Then I started playing with him more. Then I'm like, okay, he's like really, really good. He became one of my main characters, and I really think he should be coming back for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. He's a well-known character. Everybody likes him. Everybody played him in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Everybody played him in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. He was always on somebody's team for either a assist type or a fighting type. He was in somebody's team being used in either one of those ways. So make sure y'all bring Sentinel back. Next up, Doctor Doom. This is, I don't even think I need to explain anything more than that. It's Doctor Doom. Who don't like Doctor Doom? Doctor Doom has always been one of those characters that everybody want to pick up. He's always been a good character, a good solid character. He's, good for spamming. He's good for people that want to. He's also good for people who do spam. You can use him in the air, stop that from happening, all this other stuff. He has really, really good tools, and I think he should be in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I don't see why they would not put him in this game, and not to mention he's a badass villain. So, in my opinion, he's a badass villain. So, it only makes right for him to be in this game because I like badass villains. I'm weird like that, I guess. I'm just a weird nerd. But keep in mind, he is one of the tournament player characters that everybody pick as well. Up next, Spidey. It's Spider-Man, people. Who don't like Spider-Man? Besides me. I don't like Spider-Man as a character in Marvel vs. Capcom. I never picked him. I never really played with him, so I don't know the big gist of Spider-Man, but I know he's a fan favorite in Marvel vs. Capcom. He's not my cup of tea of a character. I never picked him. I never picked him up. I never picked him by accident. I just don't play with Spider-Man. But I know a lot of people do play with Spider-Man. And a lot of people love Spider-Man. So, and not to mention, it's Marvel vs. Capcom. When has Spider-Man has not been in a Marvel vs. Capcom game? It wouldn't make no sense for me not to put him in this category. So he's here, and that's that. Up next, Magneto. One of my favorites. One of my mains, actually. I love Magneto. Magneto has been in my team since Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This is my favorite character of all time, especially on X-Men side of things. He is the character that everybody likes to pick up because he always has some type of infinite combo in his disposal that somebody found by accident, or you found the infinite combo by accident, you post it online, everybody tries to do it, everybody figures it out, it gets done, he becomes on everybody's team. Magneto needs to make a return, give him some different specials, better specials, and stronger specials, by the way. And make sure his level 3 is very, very powerful. And you do that, I'm good, I'm happy. I'm pretty sure everybody won't be happy with that, but I will be happy as a fan and as a player of Magneto. Up next is Rocket Raccoon. I say that, and I'm doing air quotes because y'all can't really see me. I'm doing air quotes because I don't like this character at all. I really don't get the gist of why people love this character, but he's a fan favorite. Everybody loves him. I don't know why. I watched all the Avenger movies. I've seen the Galaxy movies. I've seen that. I just don't like him. I don't know what it is, but everybody likes him. To me, he's annoying because he's fast as hell. But his specials is just weird and kooky and whatever. He should be in the game. He has a lot of fan base. A lot of people love him. I'm not hating y'all that y'all love him. It's cool. Y'all have y'all right to love y'all characters the way y'all love them. I just don't find him appealing at all. But he made it in my list, so I got 5% love for the character. And I'm being fair, by the way. Up next, Doctor Strange. Now, Doctor Strange is a good character. I loved him in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I didn't like him so much in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but I still played with him. He's a good character. His specials has always been good to me. His normals has been good. His combos has been good. I like this character a lot. I think he should make a return. A lot of fans will feel the same way. A lot of fans love him. I love him. He's a good, ground based character. You can teleport to get away from spam. You can teleport to, switch up your opponent. And he can also be used as a spam character as well in some people's hands. I've seen it before, which was surprising to me, but none I digress. He is a very good, solid character. He made the top of the list. I couldn't find nothing wrong not to put him in this game. He's in this game. Let's move on. The Punisher. I added the Punisher into this game because I think that he would be a great use in Marvel vs. Capcom. He could be the Cable of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with all the guns and the knives and all the things that he used to beat the hell out of his adversaries and stuff like that. He beat everybody's up. He's like really brutal, and I think Marvel vs. Capcom needs to get into a little bit of the brutality in things, and I think he will be the best fit to put that in it to test it out. So I will put him in the base roster just to see how things work out. People, might be surprised. People might fall in love with the character. He might be in for the next 6 or 7 installments of Marvel vs. Capcom. You never know. But I put the Punisher in here because I've never seen him, and I would like to see him as a character playable in the game. And it's just, I'm just trying to add people that we've never seen before. Punisher will be one of those characters that we've never seen before. He'll be unique. He'll be different. And a lot of people might pick him up and might be pros with him. You never know. With all the pros out here like Sonic Fox and things like that, you never know who will master this person. So up next, Hulk. I mean, enough said there. It's just Hulk. Like, we gotta have some Avengers in there somehow. So let's go with the Hulk. I don't like the Hulk because he's overpowered. He never gets buffed. I mean, he never gets nerfed. He don't need no buffs. That was a huge wrong of wordplay right there. He never gets nerfed. So he's always overpowered. He's just too strong for his own good. And then if you add X-Ray into the mix, it's just ridiculous. Like, I just can't deal with Hulk. Hulk players, to me, want to win by any means necessary. Like, they just want to just beat you fast and beat you quick because they know if they lose Hulk, they're trash. That's just how I feel about Hulk in general. Now, if you don't play like that with Hulk and you actually, have skills with Hulk, good for you. I'm glad that you do, but I put Hulk in the game because we need to have Avengers in there. I don't like the Hulk, but he's in there, so let's move on to the next Avenger, Iron Man. I mean, it's Marvel vs. Capcom. Iron Man has been in the game since the beginning of time. Why not put him in the game? I would give him some different specials. Keep him having the proton cannon, but give him another level 1. Make his level 3 better and stronger. Make him have some type of a dash, ground and air wise. Make it faster and more confusing for the opponents to catch on. That's how you do all that. We're good. I love Iron Man as a character. I have him on my secondary teams when I play people that's not really as good as me in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I just pick him, and if I'm going to get somebody like a Knife Lord or something like that, I'll just pick Iron Man. Up next, the next Avenger. I'm pretty sure y'all already know who it is. We can't have the game without him. Captain America. Now, Captain America, I got mixed emotions with because I like playing with Captain America, but I don't like Captain America as a character. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I play with him as a character in the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 game. But I just don't like him as a character. I always felt that he was just too stuck up and arrogant, and he has no reason to. I just don't like him as a character, but I love him playing with him. So, and not to mention, I've seen a lot of tournament players play with Captain America, and they've been doing some stuff that I've never seen before. So, I would like to see Captain America make a return in Marvel vs. Capcom 4 because why not? You know, he's Captain America. He's the American dream of Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm such a nerd. Up next, Captain Marvel. I love her in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I like she is awesome in that game. Like I couldn't think of anything else but to put her in this game. She needs to be in this game. She needs to be in there and shine through everything. She needs to be on more people's teams. She needs to be more advertised more because she is a awesome character. Add her in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Give her better specials. Give her better normals. And we'll be good. I have no complaints about this character otherwise than, her normals is just too slow to get combos off. But Captain Marvel, add her in the game, please. Put her in Marvel's Capcom 4. She deserves to be in there. She earned the spot in my slot, so I hope she earns a slot in Capcom. Up next, Blackheart. I need my main man to come back immediately. He had one of the best assists in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. His B assist and his A assist was the best in the game. I need Blackheart to come back. He was my main in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I missed him as a character. I love him as a character. He is one of the, I guess you could call it like mild villains. Like you will fight him before you get to the main boss, stuff like that. Just add Blackheart into the game. I know a lot of people would love to see him return. A lot of people would actually play better with him now with the new mechanics that we have in the world today. He would be an awesome character to make a return. A lot of people will love him. I love him. Just give him better specials. Give him stronger normals, better specials, and his level 3 would be incredibly, insanely awesome. His level 3, can you imagine what his level 3 could be like? Oh my god, I'm just getting chills thinking about that. His level 3 would be so amazing, and especially with the graphics. He would be the most eye candy level 3 ever. Up next, Deadpool. We can't have a Marvel vs. Capcom game without Deadpool. Like I don't know why they dropped the ball with that and didn't add him in Infinite, but Deadpool needs to make a hilarious return in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. He would be a funny character to play with in Marvel vs. Capcom 4 with his one-liners, his talking trash while he's beating you up. Like Deadpool will just make anybody mad when you fight up against him because he talks trash while he's beating you. And then you mess up because he's beating you. I just want Deadpool to make a return. I think he will be an awesome return to have. A lot of players miss him, especially in the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 thing. Make him return. Give him everything that you could imagine him to have. Make him funnier. Just bring my man back for Marvel vs. Capcom 4 because it's long overdue. Returning, Cyclops. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Cyclops was the man. Like, Cyclops had one of the most comebacks of all time in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I seen people make comebacks with Cyclops. I seen people take a whole squad out with Cyclops with the right assist. Cyclops needs to come back, and you need to give him a better special. Give him 2 specials and a level 3, of course, and make him great. do him justice because he needs to return, and when he returns, he needs to return in a big way. Cyclops will be my another choice that I'm putting in this game. As you can see, he's on the list, so he's in the game. In my opinion, bring Cyclops back, and it'll make a lot of fans happy as well. Up next, Jubilee. We never seen Jubilee in the fighting game. Why not now? I mean, if you want to bring some type of X-Men into the game and never been seen before, I think she will be the high pick of characters to note that everybody wants to see in a fighting game. Especially me. I would love to see Jubilee in a fighting game. Like, her specials could be amazing. Like, her assist types could be good. She can give you health. Like, she'll be a good character to really be in anybody's team. I like her as a character. I love her. I love Jubilee. I'm a fan of female characters. So I added Jubilee because I would like to see her in a fighting game because we never seen her in a fighting game at all. So why not now? I'm just saying, Capcom, if y'all, want to do that, you'll have my approval guaranteed. You won't hear me complaining about it at all. Up next, Carnage. I don't want to see Venom in a Marvel vs. Capcom game no more. I want to see somebody new. I want to see Carnage. Again, I think Carnage will being in this game will let Capcom show some type of brutality in a Marvel vs. Capcom game. We already got if they do this, it will be the Punisher and then Carnage. His level 3 will be crazy. His level 1s will be off the hook. I think Carnage will be a great choice instead of just doing Venom. Just give us Carnage. It'll be a better choice, in my opinion. Because a lot of people would want to see Carnage in a fighting game. Me personally, I can do Venom or Carnage. Like, I really don't care which, I really don't care. It could be Venom or it could be Carnage. But I would prefer Carnage because we already seen Venom in 2 Marvel vs. Capcom games. So let's just let Carnage get some shine. Up next, returning character Rogue. Yo, I say this with 100% boss quality. Bring my girl back. Bring my girl back. She was my main in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. My main team in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was Rogue, Blackheart, Sentinel. Put my girl in the game. Okay? Just put my girl in the game. I don't even care what specials you give her. Just put her in the game. And make sure her level 3 is off the hook. Up next, Human Torch. Flame on. We need to have some type of Fantastic Four representative besides Dr. Doom. So I chose him because he's more popular than the other 3, in my opinion. Thing and Mr. Incredible. I just don't feel like they would be a good fit for that. But in his level 3, you can add all of them for level 3 for the Human Torch. That way you will see all the Fantastic Four together and have a big fire explosion afterwards or whatever. So I put the Flaming Torch in there just to put something new in the game, which a lot of people might think will be corny, but I think he will be the same as Iceman in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There to be used for mostly assists, but somebody will find a good way to use them in the long run. Up next, this man right here, Thanos. I want Thanos to come make a return in the game, but I also want his level 3 to be better. Because this is Thanos. This is the person who is, the most feared person in all the galaxies. And his level 3 was a couple of punches and an explosion. Really? That's the best they can do. Bring my man Thanos back and give him a better level 3. Do my man some justice. Like, put some respect on his name. His name is Thanos. Like, I'm about to steal a long line from Juggernaut. He's Thanos, bitch. Put some respect on his name. Thanos, I got your back, homie. Make sure y'all make him return in Marvel Vs. Capcom 4 because he needs to be there. We need more villains and more badass villains as it is. So, Thanos, come on back, homie. Up next, this annoying bastard. I put him in this game because the fact is, a lot of people like him. Now, don't get me wrong, his combos are sick. I love his combos. But he's like the Shiva of Marvel vs. Capcom. Because when he goes up in the air and do his dive thing, you don't know where the hell he's going to land at. You don't know if he's going to be short, middle, or long. Like, it's just annoying. And then as soon as he hits you, if you got an X-ray in the game, you can turn that on and then do a level 1 or a level 3, and then it kills half of your fucking character. So, add him back in the game just to make everybody else happy, I'm assuming. Or I'm just adding him in the game to make everybody happy, basically. Up next, Daredevil. I want Daredevil in the game because we've never seen him before in a fighting game. And I think he would be an awesome fit for this type of collaboration. His combos will be sick. His air combos will be amazing. And then you can make sure he has a special in the air to end the air combos off. That would be amazing. I think that will be one of the most highly requested character that I could think of for Marvel vs. Capcom game will be Daredevil. It will be him and a bunch of other characters, but he will be on the top of that list. So add my man Daredevil into Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Up next, returning, Nova. I like Nova. He's not one of my favorites, but I like him. He needs better specials. But other than that, a lot of other people love him as a character. He's good with combos. His neutrals is good. His specials just suck. Make his specials better. We good. I have no complaints with him being in this installment. I have no complaints being in this game. Bring my man Nova back in the game with some better specials, and we all good. Up next, Alexa. I think this might be the most controversial pick that I did because a lot of people was like, you chose her out of all the other characters in the game. I chose her because, I mean, we never seen her before. Why not now? Add her in the game. She'll be a good pick. She like a lot of people may not even pick her up, but I know a lot of people who are fans of hers will try her out to see how good she is. And you can use her for assists. You can use her for fighting. I think combo-wise, amazing. No one would, stop her combo-wise. So, I believe that she will be an awesome, awesome pick for the Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Now, my last pick, Apocalypse. Now, I want this Apocalypse, to be the final boss in Marvel vs. Capcom. This goes along with my story idea that I'm thinking about making a video for, but I want to see Apocalypse in this game also as the final boss. When you beat him on like super extremely hard mode, you'll have him as an unlockable character, and I think that would be a good idea. Like you don't beat him one time and you unlock him. No, you got to put it on the hardest difficulty possible, and then beat him with 2 characters left on your team. So that means we're going back to 3 versus 3. Add my man Apocalypse, make him annoying as hell, make him the most annoying boss ever. Like Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 9 annoying. Like, make him the most annoying boss that you could ever create with some good normals, some badass specials. You can't go wrong with Apocalypse being the final boss, especially if I'm being like a Shao Kahn annoying boss like in Mortal Kombat 9. Do that, you'll have an awesome boss, an awesome game. So Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn the notification bell on so you are notified every time I put up a video. And let me know in the comment section down below. Do you agree with my list? Do you have some characters you want to add in? Comment down below, because we are all gamers when it comes down to it. We all love games. We all love gaming. We all love Marvel Vs Capcom. So let's all comment as a community and try to make this game the best game possible. And I will see you guys Friday for the live stream. No video tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Thursday. No video tomorrow. So I will see you guys on Friday. Later.
I'm trying to cop me a new chain. And with the block we move things. Black mask, call me Bruce Wayne. Black shades like I'm Johnny Cage. Baby girl, these designer frames. They not from here, they Italian made. My main chick look like Cyan Blade.